Greetings, friends. I'm Tom Vosberg, serving in the role of IMYM Directory Assistant. And the purpose of this video is to give you a quick overview of the basic features of the new IMYM Community Directory. So the topics I'll be covering in this video are, first, what is the Community Directory? What does it mean to be an IMYM community member? And then I'm going to do a quick screen share demonstration to show you how to, go to the website, sign up to be a community directory member if you're not already in there, how to open and search the directory to find folks, things like, a specific person or all the people in a specific monthly meeting or all the folks on a committee. And then also talk about how you can update your own personal information that's displayed in the directory, and also how you can sign up yourself to be on different contact lists like the Peace and Social Justice Roundtable or some of the other kind of shared interest contact lists that we are maintaining in the community directory. So first, what is the community directory? It's a secure online password-protected resource that allows IMYM community members to share their contact information with each other in the directory, consistent with the IMYM privacy policy. And if you want more information about our privacy policy, you can go to the IMYM.org website, and you'll see click on the link of privacy policy, and you can read it and there. But bottom line, what the community directory is, why do we have it? It's first, this is a resource we hope and we feel will help build IMYM community by empowering all IMYM friends to connect with each other. Now, another important function is that this is really critical to supporting our IMYM committee work. We work collaboratively together. We have to be able to contact each other, and what we hope the directory will be is our go-to single source of truth for current contact information for the friends we work together with. The other thing is we're going to use this tool to manage all of our mailing lists, and we've got something like at least a dozen targeted mailing lists for different groups, different committees, and it's giving us this structured tool is going to make that a sustainable, manageable task. And then we also use the community directory to track all of our clerks, officers, and committee member appointments, who's appointed to what role, and not just those appointments made by the IMYM nominating committee, but also appointments made by at the monthly meeting level and also at the regional meeting level. And then another thing about the community directory is it's actually just built right into the new IMYM.org website. And you might ask, so what is the new IMYM website? Well, here's a screenshot of our old website, and here's a screenshot of our new website, and fundamentally different look and feel and improvement and structure and content, for the public-facing content. But you'll notice here there's a little red box that says login, and there's other places where you log in as well. But this is this idea like, well, there's this public website that has all the information we used to have on the old public website and more. But in addition to that, when you log in, you get to this protected area that, the material is only visible and accessible to those folks who are part of the IMYM community. And so you'll see right here, there's a little box that says directory, and that's, you click on that, and that takes you to the secure online directory. So now I want to speak briefly to what does it mean to be an IMYM community member? Well, first, there's no membership fee or anything. You just sign up. And it's open to all, formal, members and active attenders of IMY affiliated monthly meetings, and also folks who are working with Quaker organizations that have an affiliation with IMYM, like Friends General Conference or FCNL, Mountain Friends Camp, Western Friend, all those folks, welcome to be, part of our, an IMYM community member. And by signing up, you consent to share your contact information with others, who have signed up to be in the directory, and then also you agree that you to respect the privacy of those other folks who are sharing their information in the directory. And so that means you're not like just sharing their contact information with others who are not in the directory and who have not made that agreement to be respectful of privacy. So now you might say, well, how do I sign up to become a community member? Well, first there's new member sign up. You go to the website, and I'll demo this in a minute, and you go to a part where it says join us, sign up or log in, and you click there, and there's a form, and you go through a process for doing that, and you fill out the form, and then your application, we're going to review that and check it to say, wait, are you with a monthly meeting or what? Are you part of our community before we just approve it? And so that may take a couple of days because we've got to look at if there's any question about whether or not you sort of are appropriate good fit. We'll reach out and kind of clarify what's the situation here. But it's an important step that we do that due diligence. Now that's for new member signups for people who are not yet in the community directory. Now, since we're just launching this, there's sort of a special process that we went through where we went ahead and preloaded about 300 friends into the directory without asking them to go through this formal sign-up process, because for these folks, they were the folks who were either actively serving on an IMYM committee, or we knew they're like monthly meeting clerks. It's like they're already in our informal contacts, systems. And then also we uploaded friends who at sometime in the last few annual gatherings, there was a question on our registration forms that said, would you like to share your contact information with other folks who've attended the gathering? And so we took all those folks who have checked those boxes and also uploaded to create preloaded accounts for them to make it easier to do the full process. So for those folks who we've preloaded, you already may have an account, and you don't need to create one. All you have to do is log in for the first time and set your password. So what you do is you would go to the IMYM.org website, and you click login and enter your email. And if we've already preloaded you into the system with that email address, then it'll say, well, then you just have to hit forgot password, and it'll send you a link for you to, well, in theory, create a new password, but really you're setting your password for your first time, and it'll take you through that process. And if you enter your email, so anyway, that's how you do that. And so I guess now it's screen share demonstration time. So let's. So here we go. We've logged in. We've gone to the new IMYM website at imym.org, and we are not yet logged in. We've just come, and this is the way the website looks like for someone who hasn't logged in. So the first thing we do is go to directory, and here's a page where we can either sign up to be in the directory if we don't yet have an account, and you would check either a community member or a youth community member for those under 18, hit next, and it'll walk you through that whole process. But since we already have an account, what we're going to do is log in. And so what I'm going to do here for the purposes of demonstration is I'm logging in with a fake username that I created. And I just I always save my username and password in the browser so I don't have to remember it all the time. And then I can click remember me, but then it says, okay, are you not a robot and all that? So we got cars and verify, and then we log in. So, and here we land in the community directory. Now, this screen actually has 365 people in it, and it's the real directory. But for the purposes of this video demonstration, I don't want to show people's real contact information. So I'm going to show you this demonstration directory that I've just got there for recording this demo. So anyway, this is all fake user information, but it shows how it works. So here we are in the user, in the community directory. And the first thing, if you want to find a specific person, you can start typing their name and like something like, well, how about this Michelle Bailey person in Montrose? We find them, and then you can click and see their profile information. At the Montrose monthly meeting, you can click on their email to email them. Shows that they've clicked the boxes for different shared interest groups. They've got some monthly meeting rules, and they're on some different IMYM committee lists. So and you can see some of that information right here. And so anyway, we want to clear that out. That's how you find a specific person. But what can be really handy is we've set up this stuff called quick filters. And so we've anticipated that folks might want to quickly filter the directory in different ways, like for a monthly meeting. Let's see everybody in the Flagstaff meeting, and you just see everybody there. And you hit change to clear that, or we could go to, the Colorado Springs meeting or whatever. So anyway, that's a really quick way to see everybody in a monthly meeting. And then you can also come over here. This committee lists is really our mailing lists. We maybe should change that. And so we could say, who's on the arrangements committee mailing list, and you can verify and all that, and or the youth working group, change that. And you can also, for monthly meeting rules, like who are the monthly meeting clerks, or who are the other people in monthly meetings who are in children's programs. Now, this only works if people have gone into their profile and updated their roles to show that they're involved with children's programs. But this is the idea of using these quick filters. Now, one cool thing is these shared interests, like the one, everybody knows about the Peace and Social Justice Roundtable. You click on that, and you see everybody who's checked the box of being interested in that. We have some other shared interest areas lists, like, Zoom and Tech, Adult Ed, and youth programs, or stewardship, Indigenous peoples. Those aren't full roundtables, like we don't have a convener in a regularly scheduled monthly meeting, but they are shared lists where you can go there and see other people who have that interest, and you can email, reach out to them individually, that kind of thing. Now, let's say with our Paul Ward guy, me, I click on, let's say I want to be on Peace and Social Justice, and I click here and I see, I'm not on it yet. So how do I sign up to be on that list? So what you do there is you update what we call as your member profile, and there's a link right here. It says click. You can do it up here where it's like, view profile and stuff. But in other ways, you can just say click here to update your profile. And since I'm logged in, it shows I'm logged in as Paul Ward, and it shows my information. But then if I want to edit it, I click on edit profile. And then it shows all the fields that I can edit in my profile, my name, and I can enter, address and stuff if I want. I can talk a little bit about me. And then, like, here's the place where you can check, I want to be on Peace and Social Justice, and I'm really into Zoom. And, actually, I think Adult Ed's kind of cool too. And then if I had any monthly meeting rules, this is where you would check those. Like, and then if you've got regional meeting rules, you would check those. Or if you're a regional meeting appointment to IMYM committee, those things. And then down here in the profile, we have a whole bunch of many boxes for the roles that are appointed by IMYM nominating committee, but we don't. That's not for the end users to edit. We've got to keep that in really good shape, so we update those boxes on your behalf. And then also this shows which mailing lists, and you don't add yourself to our mailing lists. We do that. So anyway, this is what the updating your profile is all about. And so when you do all that, you hit save. And then so if I want to then go back to the directory here as Paul, or wait, I'm in the demo directory, and I go to Peace and Social Justice Roundtable, and I come down here, and there I am, Paul Ward. I'm on the list now. I'll be on, I'll get the special messages and sent out, and I didn't have to bug anybody and ask them to be put on the list. So, well, that's all, folks. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just send them to directory@imym.org.